History. History is a powerful thing. There is a reason why people collate history and keep them and share them with generations upon generations upon generations. If there's one thing Arsenal Football Club don't have, the great institution, my beloved institution, is history when it comes to the Champions League. There is a fear factor, there is an hesitation, there is there's something we still wrestle with when it comes to the stage. There is stage fright. There is, I don't want to make a mistake. There is stress. There is the emotion that we wrestle with, not just the players, right? The players, the staff, the tradition, the atmosphere. Nothing encapsulates this more than the first 20 minutes of Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. One team pressing relentlessly, camping Bayern Munich in their own half, giving them no inch, getting an early goal, getting a key chance by Benjamin White that would probably have killed that game because in that moment we could get 2-0, then go sit back and counter because now they have to score. We can't take two goals back to the Allianz Arena. I think the time might be over then. But what happened? A flick, an error, a moment of hesitation, a moment of just pure plain rubbish. It happens, right? Can we settle down and not make the same mistake again? What did we do? We made an even worse mistake. The players that typically don't make errors for us, right? Gabriel has probably been impeccable, probably our best player this season, most reliable player, incredible. And 8/10, almost every single game I've seen Gabriel Magalhaes play this season. I don't think that was an error by Gabriel. I think the hesitation put him under pressure. Wow, he could have pushed the ball to Rosie and we just start over again. But this is the level, this is the experience. This is the occasion. How do you handle those occasions? David Raya, what are you doing outside your box? Give her added under control. If you're where you're supposed to be, it kicks it to you. We recycle all over again. It's practice, right? We've practiced this recycling thing. We want to recycle the ball. You try to recycle the ball to Kyria. Kyria lost the ball, and the rest is history. We got sucker punched. They got to go. And the Emirates went quiet. I'm not physically there, but my TV was up. I could literally hear a huge sigh, right? And we didn't bring it back up. Even when we got back and started playing again, almost immediately they got another goal. Those are moments, key moments. And this moment entangles with our emotional stability, right? If something is going good, don't get too high. If something is going bad, don't get too low. Are we able to navigate those emotions carefully? Are we able to be stable in those emotional states? These are the kind of questions that we have to answer. We have to answer that in the Champions League. We have to be able to hold our nerve in the Premier League, right? The game is over. On to the next one. We have a game in 4 days in the Premier League, right? We're trying to win here. So can we hold our nerve in the next game? The games are coming thick and fast. It's beautiful. People get game time. There's high pressure. There is something to fight for, something to live for, which is all we've ever asked for, right? All the moving from Ivory to Emirates was legislated upon playing these high pressure games, trying to win the big prize, trying to win them, right? Winning them and trying to win them, constantly being there, right? There's no divine rights to win everything. We are not Real Madrid. We might aspire to be, but in order to grow, you need to know where you are. We're not the Real Madrid of this world, right? We're not backed by an all state like Manchester City. They expect to win every single trophy every season. We're trying to be amongst, being amongst means that we're going to win some, right? Eventually, we're going to be able to win some. So we're there now, right? Can we hold our nerve? Right? 2-1, second half, from 50 to 70 minutes. I thought I was watching a final with like 20 minutes to go. The turnovers, Zinchenko, great. It came in. I wanted Zinchenko to come in immediately because I thought we needed more control. But the control should also mean you're taking too much risk in very bad areas, right? Which is some of the pros and cons of having Zinchenko on the pitch. Losing the ball, playing passes that are not getting there, trying to hold on to the ball, not lose the ball constantly, and giving them an opportunity to counter us. We rode our luck, we stabilized, but the game was so fast paced. It was going at 100 miles an hour. It's like, what am I watching? This is not us. This is not how we want to play. This is if we're pressuring opponents, we don't do it this way. We do it at 10,000 passes, back and forth, back and forth. We do it with combinations. Saka, Odegaard, and Benjamin White, they were still maintaining that stability, but we lost the right-hand side dynamism that we had in the first half, because the fact that we play Kiwior as a left back in the first half means that Benjamin White can go high. So whenever we actually have possession in the final third, our combination play on the right was exceptional. It was mesmeric. But we lost that in the second half because now White needs to stay behind a little bit more because Zinchenko tucks into the midfield. So we have to form a 3 in defense. But I'm not here to criticize individual players. I'm here to give credit, and I'm here to empathize and understand that these are high-pressured emotional states, not just for the players, but for the fans too. We've never been there, right? There is nothing to shut our eyes and close my eyes and say, oh, remember the night in Munich or the night in Amsterdam when Arsenal won the Champions League. I don't have that. I can close my eyes and say, oh, remember when Arsenal went an entire season unbeaten in the Premier League? I can brag. I can say that. I can use that to calm myself, to say we have been there before. We have never been there. The last time we were there in Paris was a disappointment. So I understand the panic. But this is the moment where we have to keep pushing. We have to go through this fire together and get to the other side. And Leandro Trossard was brave. Him and Gabriel Jesus injected a lot into that game. I thought we're actually going to win. Gabriel Jesus shows us in glimpses the player that we got from Manchester City last season, the first 4 or 5 months of signing from August to before the World Cup. That was an exceptional player. That was a world-class player. It's like the way he moves and carries the team and dribbles, creates space. You're gonna leave Gabriel Jesus by himself and go mark double up on Saka. That's the reason we're getting players double up on people like Saka. If you get Gabriel Jesus through the middle and performing at that elite level, my God, what a player you have on your hands. And his Champions League season has been really, really, really good. Really littered with a lot of incredible performances. So shout out to Leandro Trossard for getting the goals. He's been a player that we've relied on with a lot of productivity this season. I think this is 14th goal of the season. So we have another player who we can rely on goals, especially with Martinelli dropping a stinker, right? But I don't know what's wrong with Martinelli. He was nowhere. It's a fitness issue, a form issue. He needs to get back in form quick. We need him. We need a space on the break. We need a confident and fully firing Martinelli. Also, Martin Odegaard, shout out to the El Capitano, the calmest player on the pitch, the best player on the pitch. Is the player that you give him the ball in any moment, with any pressure, with any intensity, he can handle it. He's pressing high and is relentless. I've never seen a diminutive player, a skillful player, a Joga Bonito like Martin Odegaard who works so hard. He's relentless. He's a machine. Shout out to him. I know he's not smiling in the picture because it's like, oh, man of the match. What am I going to do with that? This is not what I'm here for. I want to win. We're going to get them in the second leg. Stay calm. Let's focus on Aston Villa and we move. This moment, this was a weird one. This was a weird one. I think we got away with one. That is part of the pressure we're talking about. These guys have been playing together the whole season. They have not done something like this. They've also been playing to. Gabriel has been doing this even last season with Ramsdale. Maybe not as pronounced as this. They've never made this error. These are the high pressure occasions we're talking about. Imagine we consider the penalty like this. That is mockery. I think the referee doesn't want to put a stain on his name. That this might be the moment that was running through the referee's head in the 93rd minute for not awarding this penalty for Bukayo Saka. Probably he's like, I'm going to balance it out. I give you one, I'm going to take one. It is what it is. You never know what is going through the minds of these officials, but that's, by the way, it is what it is. I'm not going to come here and lament that we didn't get a penalty, blah, 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 blah. We move to the next. We try and beat them at the Allianz Arena. That might be beautiful. That might be a night that I can close my eyes and say, remember when we beat them at the Allianz Arena. It's going to be beautiful. Mikel Arteta said, I have a lot of belief that we can go there and beat them. We have to prepare well. Yes, I agree. Well, the focus right now is on Aston Villa. We get the job done. We keep it rolling. We need to win. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of the fans. I want us to be able to give more energy. The fans are going to be able to make it to the Emirates over the weekend. The fans are going to be able to go to the Allianz Arena. I know our away fans are incredible. I've seen it all season. Give the team the energy they need. Be the 12th man. And even when things are a little bit bad for us in games, just keep pushing. Belief. Belief is the motto for this season. We need to go out there and we need to win. Thank you guys for having me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the content, and goodbye. God bless.